Hi everyone. Evening. Welcome to Monday the 11th of September. We are live on Facebook and YouTube. I hope you had a lovely weekend and your week has had a good start. I'm just going to find all your lovely comments. A few people are hopping on already. Do say hi when you join. It's nice to see who's there. All I get is a little number. I don't get to see who's actually here, so do say hi. So we are currently in the middle of a heat wave here in the UK, and I would say it's pleasant, but it's not been great. It is so super humid. I'm not enjoying it. So we will see where this evening takes us. I'll see how long I can last out here because it's not cool. So this weekend I was really lucky to go to my upline Michelle Last team training event. It was about 2 hours from me. So me and my mum went up the night before. We stayed over in just a Premier Travel Lodge nearby, which is just like a budget hotel here in the UK. And then we met up with 50 people at a village hall, which was really lovely. We crafted, we chatted, we ate cake, we drank tea, and we just enjoyed some company. So it was really nice to do something a bit different, and I've really missed the people that I get to see when I go there. I was able to take, I think there was 6 of my team that came with me, which was lovely. They all had a very nice time from what I can work out. And it was nice to spend the day together. We don't often get to do that where I'm not teaching. So that was really nice. So I am going to do a little bit of crafting with you tonight. And I'm going to share with you, it's called the Trucking Along stamp set. And I'm going to share the card that we made during Coffee and Card today. Every other week, so fortnightly, I run a Monday morning coffee and card group. There's usually between sort of 6 and 10 of us. We drink coffee, we eat biscuits, we eat some fruit, and we make a card and we set ourselves up for the week, which is really special. I absolutely love it. It's my favourite Monday. And this morning was our first one since the end of July. I always take the summer off to be with the children. So this morning was our first time back together in 6 weeks. It was really nice. So I'm going to share with you the card that I made. I may make something else, but it oh, the dog's just jumped up next to me. It depends how warm it gets out here and how long my battery lasts on my laptop. So let's hope all is well. Let's keep our fingers crossed. And I will move you over to my desk. Sorry, the dog has just jumped up on the chair next to me and he's being really quiet. Oh no, he's going to lay down. Are you going to lay down? No, I think he wants to join us. I'll just move my camera down and you can see him. Dave, what's this here? There he is. Say hi. Here he is. Bless him. Anyway, you don't want to see that. So let's go over to my desk. Okay, let's have a little shift about. So my coffee and card group are really lovely. And they are really sweet because when I forget things, I think they're just used to it now that I'm so forgetful. So I can handle forgetting maybe a piece of card or an ink pad. We can improvise. But what I did today is the second time it's happened in as many months. And it's really frustrating. I left the card at home. So we had to craft blind. I did remake it with them. But yeah, it was not the best start. And I was so prepared. I'd got up, I'd planned everything, I'd crafted. And then I took photos of the card, and that's where it all went wrong. Because basically, I left the card on my photo stand. So it's all good fun. One day, girls, I'm not going to forget something, I promise. Right, I'm just getting my stamps all out of my bag. So now we have 2 cards. So this is the card that I'm going to share with you. This is called, well, this card, it's a Christmas card. And it's from made with the Trucking along a stamp set. So this is it. It's one of the online exclusive sets, so it's not available in the catalogue. It's only available while stocks last online. You can, if you're an in-person order, so if you place your orders through me directly, you can still order it. But what online exclusive means is that it's just not in a catalogue. So if you're browsing through the paper catalogue, you won't see this, but you will see it when you look at the Stampin' Up website. For those of you that don't know how to get there, all you do is you go to stampinup.co.uk and it will take you straight to where you need to go. You can see my light in the top there. So what this stamp set is, we have some outline images, lots, and then we have these lovely infill images. So it's great for people that don't like colouring, but there's also that option there to colour if you wanted to. So this is the card design that I went with. So you can see in the background there, you've got some trucks that have been stamped in the same colour as the card. The card I've gone with is soft seafoam. I've added myself a little bit of designer series paper. This is from the Detailed Eclectic paper, I think it's called. I can't remember exactly, but I will check it out for you. I'll have a look at the end. And then I've added in some nice stamping images. So our little truck, not only is he carrying the Christmas tree, he's also carrying the presents. So how cute is that? There is a punch that goes with this stamp. I didn't purchase it because, as you know, if you follow me already, you will know that I'm all about the fussy cutting. So I didn't buy the punch. So let's get some little card pieces ready and then we can make a little start. Now I haven't actually put anything away from this afternoon, so you will have to bear with me. Here we go. So I've gone with soft seafoam card and I'm going to cut me a book fold card that is landscape in orientation. So to do that, I am going to pop my card in my trimmer so that it's landscape. I've got the short edge at the top and I'm going to cut at 10.5 centimetres. And I'm going to turn that round and score it at 14.9 centimetres. That's going to give me a nice card blank. And then I have a piece here. And this piece, I'm going to add a little bit of card to the front. So this is going to be 14.4 centimetres long by 10 centimetres wide. Okay. Now this means that this piece of card is roughly 0.5 centimetre smaller than my card front. So it just adds some strength. We've got a little layer there. Now I also need a piece of designer series paper, and the measurement that I've gone for this, I've got 5 centimetres by 14.9. So it's actually the width of the card as opposed to the width of that card layer that I've just added. Okay. So that's my piece. Now, before we stick any of that down, we're going to do a little bit of stamping. Okay. So for this, you're just going to need your piece, your strengthening piece. I'm just going to move my blocks out of the way. Oh, and we're going to start, if I can get these blocks apart. I can just about, with the outline image. And I'm going to stamp in the corresponding colour. So I'm going to stamp with soft seafoam. So give your block, your stamp a really good ink. And then randomly we're going to stamp across the page or across our card, just very, very randomly. And I'm not measuring this, I'm not marking it out anywhere. Everything is just by eye. That's it. The dog's in here now trying to get his bed comfy. He's given up next to me. Here we go. Let's have a little quick look at the comments, see what's going on. So, hi Carol, hi Lucy. Oh, it was so lovely to see you and spend time with you yesterday as well. It really was. It was such a treat for me. Hello to Dave too. Well, thank you. He'll be very grateful to say hello to him. Debbie, we didn't mind. I take it you didn't mind that I forgot things. I'm very grateful. Thank you. Julie's put great, cute, and Darcy's put hi from Winnipeg in Canada. Hello, hello. Thank you for joining me this evening. Okay, so now let's stick this piece down. Like so. And then the piece of designer series paper is just going to go in that centre across there. Try and get it straight if you can. This is where your grid paper comes in really handy because you can use it as a ruler. Oh, Carol's put, sorry, I am from South Texas, USA. Wow. And hello to Shaz. Okay, so that is our card base starting to come together. If you've got any overhang from your designer series paper, just snip it off. Okay, and next we're going to do a little bit of stamping. So I'm just going to find some white card. And I want some dies as well. There's a little bit of white. Here are my dies. And there's some more white. Okay, so I could cheat. And I could just cut these out. This was my sample piece that I shared with my ladies. But no, I'm going to stamp it all live with you. So first of all, I need a square. And this square is cut from the Stylish Shape dies. So let's just do a little bit of die cutting. Wherever my die machine is. I wonder if I can get it through this little one. Let's have a little play because I think my die machine is in the house. Let's see if this will go through. So this is the little mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. I don't really use this very often. That will go through, and that is thin, so that's good. Okay. I should really use this little one more. The tip is to stagger your plates. Look at that, and it's just like that it works. To take it back, I will usually more often pop him out there. That's the only thing I need to die cut. So that's good. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to build a little scene around this square shape. Okay. So we're going to start with a little bit of sky and a little bit of ground. So I'm going to use, where's my stamp set gone? It's right in front of me. I'm going to use this one here for the ground, for the road, and I'm going to use this one here for the clouds. And I'm going to stamp in smoky slate, so a nice soft grey colour. I'm going to go in with the ground first. And this is great because it just gives you a little bit of detail. And then up the top, I'm going to stamp me some clouds. Okay, like that. Put that to one side. And then we can stamp out our trucks. So for the outline of the truck, I'm going to stamp in Memento, which is black. So here is my little outline of truck. And I'm going to go with 2 trucks. And I want 1. And I want... Hi Carol, just finished my live. Oh, how lovely. I hope you had a good journey home yesterday. It was so lovely to meet you at long last yesterday. It was really, really lovely. And Mary Beth, yay, my first live from coastal Carolina in USA. Very happy hello to you and welcome. Okay, so next is the infill image. So the infill image is going to colour this truck in for me without even picking up a pen. So I'm lining that up like so and stamping. And that's not too shabby. And then do the same with the top one. Okay, so there we are. There is my truck lined up perfectly. There we go. You can see that. It's really, really nice. Okay, good, good, good. Next, we have to add in the presents and the tree. Now, I am not going to cut these out yet. I'm going to stamp this first. So next, I'm going to go in with the tree outline. And I'm going to line that up just like so. How cute is that? And then I have the presents. Let's put the presents on. Like so. And then we have the wheels. Carol's put, it was a long journey, but it was worth it. It sure was, wasn't it? Wheels. Wheels. Now let me bring that up and I will show you in a bit more detail. So there we go. We've got our truck with our tree outline, some black wheels, and it's a lovely green colour. I really like that. So now what we need to do is we need to add some colour to the tree. And I'm going to stamp in Shaded Spruce. Okay, so Shaded Spruce. Where's my outline of my tree? Here we go. One. And then for the presents, I'm going to quickly colour that in because I want my presents to be different colours. There is an image that you can colour it in with, but it would then mean that all your presents are one colour. And I like to have lots of different coloured presents, so and this is where I'm going to bring in the colours from the other, some from the DSP. So the green is from the tree, and then I've got the Misty Moonlight from the Designer Series paper. Okay, so now I've done that, I'm going to cut this out. Now actually we don't need the whole of the present truck. So if I bring this in, we only want the bit that's carrying the presents. So I'm going to cut the truck out first. So if we had the punch, we would have to punch out the truck first and then add in the tree afterwards. So actually I would want to do this anyway. Oh gosh, the dog wants to go in. Sorry about that, guys. Oh. He's realised he's not getting any attention. So let me know, is this something that's on your wish list, guys? Is it something you've already got? Or is it something that you've never seen before? Pop your answer in the comments. I always like to see what's trending and what's catching people's eye. Carol's put this on her next order. Very good. Right, so when it comes to the presents, I'm going to trim around the detail first. Love this set. Used it for my birthday card. I did get it, Sophie. Yes. So when I go live on Thursday, I've got it on my list to show everybody my lovely birthday cards that I got. So for those of you that don't know, I was the grand old age of 40 in the summer. So I was really spoiled with lots of cards. Right, changing the subject. I'm going to trim down this little line here. Like so. Yeah, grand old age of 40, and I got some beautiful handmade cards. Lucy said, I've got the bundle, but I've only inked up the pile of presents. Julia didn't believe me when I told you you are 40. Is that because I look like I'm about 77 at the moment? Well, that's how I feel anyway. Right, so we can now bring our cute little square in, and we can put our truck together. But if I bring this up, I'm going to hold that in place, right? If I bring that up, our truck is in place, but obviously there's nothing to attach the truck underneath. So here's where the clever bit comes in. I'm going to use this stamp here, okay? This stamp here is it can be a bench, I guess, or it can be just the edge of the truck. I'm going to use it to connect the truck, okay? So where is it? And I'm just going to use the infill. So I'm going to take the smoky slate. You don't look a day over 76, don't I? Thank you, Lucy. Only joking. Oh. Well, you looked amazing yesterday with your beautiful hair. So now I'm going to put this on here. Just about that. I'm just eyeballing it. Okay. Carol's put, I have this bundle and you've only used it once so far. Well, I challenge you to get the bundle out and have a little play. So now let's stick this down. 1. I don't want it too close there, actually. 2. I'm going to put in there. Put my dimensional on the back of this. And then line it up. And just let a little bit of that little inner bit show. So there you can see we've got our truck. It looks like it's connected. And that's that bit done. So let's bring the card back in. And I'm going to attach this with some dimensionals. Pop that on there. And then I've got my little banner to do. So the banner I'm going to do with just a small strip of card. So let's just bring in this. I'm going to trim this down so it's 2 centimeters wide. I'm going to show you a cute little tip. The humidity made my hair go frizzy like Monica from Friends. Now, you are talking a language that I don't really understand. I don't watch Friends. I think I've watched 1, maybe 2 episodes, and I didn't like it. But shh, don't tell anyone. Okay, so my sentiment, I've got wishing you a festive Christmas, and I'm going to stamp in navy blue, or Night of Navy. Just stamping that on my little banner. Give it a little snip, like so. And then I'm going to show you a little trick. So I'm going to make a cute little fishtail. 1, 2, and snip a bit off. Keep that bit, and then do the same with the second one. Okay. And then basically I'm going to attach this under I don't know if I can get the glue out. Lucy, you looked lovely. She did, didn't she, Carol? With a lovely smile. Okay, as well. So stick this back on, and what this is going to give you is like a little extra detail on your banner, so it almost looks as if your banner sort of tucks under itself. Okay, and then do the same with the other end. And attach that one there. Okay, so that's my little banner, and then I'm going to pop this on here. Get it on straight, Stacey. There we go. So I've just got one little piece to put inside. I always like to even up the weight of the front and the back. And this is going to measure 9 by 13.4. So let's go 13.4 by 9. And there we have it. That is my finished card design from Coffee and Card today. I now have 3 of those because I had to make one when I got there. So when I have lots of excess cards, I always like to do a little giveaway. So this time I'm going to do one on Facebook and I'm going to do one on YouTube. So if you'd like to be in with a chance of winning this card, this is available only to UK residents, I'm afraid, just because of the postage costs. So if you'd like to win one of these cards on Facebook or YouTube or both, all you need to do is enter the phrase trucking along, which is the name of the stamp set, trucking along. So pop that in the Facebook comments or the YouTube comments, and then at some point later on this week I will pick a winner at random, and one of these will get popped, or 2 of these will get popped in the post to you. So there'll be one winner on Facebook and one winner on YouTube, and then I've got one to go in my Christmas card box. So look forward to seeing all your little comments coming along there. And does anyone want another card? Shall we carry on playing? What do you reckon? I've probably got another 15-20 minutes left in me. Let's do it. Okay, so there are lots of little images in this, so I think let's make a little scene, shall we? Yes, yes, please, yes, please. Oh, you're all so polite. So let's do a little bit of scene building, shall we? And I'm going to bring one of my trusty dies in with me that I absolutely love. Let's bring in a basic border. I love a basic border die. please, Stampin' Up, don't ever retire these, because I will be sad. And let's have a little bit of grey card, shall we? Use grey card quite a lot. Right, so let's do our card list. Let's do exactly the same shape or size that we did for the last one, shall we? I'm just going to put my ink pads away to make myself a little bit of room. 10.5 centimetres, and we're going to score at 14.9. One of those, and let's go with a measurement that's the same. Let's go 14.4. 14.4 by 10. Now the only problem I've got is that I can't run this through the die machine because my big die machine is not out here. I have two, but I don't know where the other one's gone. It's really bad, isn't it? Oh, it's looking at me right in front of me. Goodness me. Oh. You can see me climbing through my craft room at the moment. Right, okay. Let's do a little bit of die cutting, shall we? Oh dear. More tidying. Something just jumped off my shelf. 2. And then I want 3. So I'm going to take this piece of card and I'm going to add this on about there. Okay. And I'm going to run that through my little machine. This is going to create me a little hill. We're not having much luck this evening. That's better. That's one. And then I'm going to turn this over and I'm going to cut another one. So I'm going to get 2 hills for the price of 1. Put that there. And then you end up with this funky little shape, but we don't need that shape. And then I want a bit of pink card. I'm going to have a little bit of petal pink because I feel like going girly with this one. What do you reckon? Not that pink cards have to be girly. So let's go 14.4 by 10. And then I want a piece of white. That is a little bit smaller, so let's go 9.7. So I'm just taking it down by 3 millimeters by 14.1. Right. Whoops, I've dropped that now as well. Oh, dearie me. So this is going to be my little layer. It's going to go on the front of my card. And then I have my little hills. I'm going to put that one there. And then I'd put this one here. Right, so now we need to stick this down. So let's stick this pink down. like so. And before I go any further, I'm going to stamp me some trees. So in here, there's a little tree image. I'm going to stamp this in navy. So let me line this up again. So that's my first one. And that's my second one. I'm just going to do a little pencil mark. I'm going to push it down a little bit further. I'm just going to do a little pencil mark around. Okay. So now I'm going to take my tree and I'm going to do a little bit of stamping. I've stamped one. I'm going to stamp off. And I'm going to stamp again. And this is going to give us the effect that the tree is in the distance. So now let's put this on. I've chosen to do something quite complicated actually. So that is my first one. I think it's raining outside. Perfect. I feel like that needs more trees in the background though. Anyone else? I'm just going to carry on stamping. Yeah. Right. So which way around was I doing this? Was I putting the big one on and then the small one? No, I was doing the small one first. So let's stick the small one on first. How are we all doing? Are we all still there or thereabouts? I actually want to snip a little bit of that off. Hang on. Perfect, because I want to be able to see that pink border along the bottom. Let me just snip that a bit as well. Lovely. Carol's still here. I haven't sent you to sleep yet. That's quite good to know. Let's do 14.1, wasn't it? And then this one here is going to tuck in behind like so. Okay. I like it, I like it, I like it. Tuck that in there. And you want to put it in so that you can't see the pencil line that you've done. If you can see the pencil line you've done, just cut it out. Okay, so there is my little hill. And here's a little box, this little rubber. That was really delicate. So I've just taken that off. Perfect. Now let's do a couple of trucks, shall we? This bit here is a little bit of scrap. I'm going to stamp in black for the outline. Sitting on the decking overlooking the sea in Devon. Well, that sounds like a treat. It came up in my memories earlier on, Janine, that this time 2 years ago, I was in Devon at my first ever craft retreat, my dummy run. Just add in the wheels. Oh, Lucy is card making. So that's that. And now I'm going to have a little pink truck. So I've got petal pink and I want my truck infill. Let's give that a little stamp. Oh, I'm loving the pink car, you know. Lovely, jubbly. Now, if I had the punch, I could punch this out really quickly. But I don't have the punch. So we're going to just trim it out, which is okay. It's not too tricky. Yeah, I have to be quiet when I fussy cut. It makes it go quicker. So there we have one truck. Looking great. Oh, thank you very much. We want 2 trucks. Lots of people commenting, trucking along. That's quite nice. I love to give my cards away. I feel like that one needs to go there and that one needs to go up there. What do we think? I really like that. Very happy indeed. Where's my directionals? Here they are. We've got one there. And let's have one over here. I'm actually just going to stick this down a bit. Lovely. What else have I got in my little packet? Dum 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 dum. Don't want any clouds. Sending you sunny thoughts. Special delivery. Every day is a fresh start. Farm fresh. And then we've got some flowers. I feel like I need a different sentiment. Anyone else? So, may this season of sparkle bring joy and delight. Winter wishes. No, I don't want that. Let's have a look, see what I've got behind me. Just having a little look. Let's do this one. I really like this stamp set. This one here. Really like this. Let's do happy birthday. Here it is. Let's stamp this in some white. In my stylish shapes dies, I have this little one here, this little banner die, which is just the right size. Let's cut that out. No, it's not raining outside. It is the computer that I can hear. Okay, so I've got happy birthday just there. I'm going to add a little bit of ribbon under it, I think. Just because why not? Although, do you know what would be nice under it? This one. Let's do this one. Right, ready? Let's stick a bit of this down. A bit of this and a bit of that. It's like making a cake, isn't it? I'm just securing that on the back there, twisting it over and securing a bit more. And then we can stick this on with a little dimensional and put one there and one over here. And then just trim like that. I feel like it needs a little flower or something. So let's just do a couple of these. These are quite sweet in here. Now, on a scale of 1 to 10, how messy do you think my little desk is? It's got a little smudgy mark in it. That's better. There must be a little mark on my ink pad. Definitely a 12. Definitely a 12, Chris. It is such a mess. No, it's really bad. There's even things on the floor. These flowers just finish it off, I think. One. Bad. Yes, bad. Yours is about a 20, Lucy. I doubt that very much. I saw you craft yesterday and you're a little Miss Neat. Start with good intentions and go straight out the window. Me too, yes. I always think, well, tonight's going to be nice and calm, nice and organised. And it never really happens that way. So girls and boys that have been watching tonight, or if you're watching on the replay, which is your favourite card that I have made tonight? Is it number 1, the Christmas card? Or is it number 2, the birthday card? Let me know. Where's my flowers gone? They're here. They are both as they are different. Okay, it's a good answer. Margaret likes this one. Lisa likes number 2. Debbie's got a magical desk. It gets smaller as she crafts until it disappears. Fabulous. Love that. Okay. So there we have my little birthday card. I like both, but this one just has the edge. I need to do a little bit inside. Let's do that now. Otherwise it goes in the box and then I go to use it and I can't. So let's do that now. That's long enough. Can't choose between the two as they are both so lovely. I think the trailer idea is genius. I'd love to say that that was my idea, but I saw that somewhere else. It's very clever, isn't it? So we're going to go 10 centimetres by 14.4, which it is. And then I want 9.7 by 14.1. Lovely stuff. Oh, my glue, oh, it's right in front of me. Oh, Debbie's commenting, trucking along. That's good. So even though Debbie was there at Coffee and Card today, she's still commenting, trucking along. It's quite sweet, isn't it? And there we have it. That is card number 2 all finished. And I've used trucking along for both of them. So I have 2 cards that are very, very different. I've got a little scene here with some trees in the background. I've then got a Christmas card here. Again, a little scene, but it's more focused. And that, my friends, is my crafting all complete for this evening. Lots of people with some really nice comments. Thank you very, very much. I do go back and read the comments actually, which is always lovely. So now let's go back to me, shall we? Okay, there I am. So that's it for me this evening. Thank you so much for spending just under an hour with me of your Monday night. 2 cards made, a little giveaway, and I now need to go in and cool down. So thank you so much for joining me. As I mentioned at the beginning of the video, everything I've used tonight is available to purchase from my online store. You can find that at stampinup.co.uk or just visit staceymarsh.co.uk down here and it will take you to my online store. Don't forget, whenever you shop with me with my online code down this side now, I'm getting used to it, you will earn a free gift throughout September. If you spend over £45, you will get the PDF for my monthly card class. And if you spend over 100, I will send you a kit to go with it to make it home. That's only available in the UK. And if you want to see more trucking along fun, it is my Spotlight stamp set for October. So you'll be able to join me every Tuesday in October to share another design, and that's Tuesday at midday, and that goes out as a premiere. So it's a pre-recorded video that goes out as a premiere. So do join me there. There's a premiere coming tomorrow at midday, which is card number 2 of September Spotlight class, which is using textured floral and that beautiful neutral colour scheme that I shared last week. So I do hope you can join me. If you want to be alerted for premieres on my YouTube channel, just hit subscribe and you will be notified probably about half an hour before I think that it's coming. So have a lovely, lovely week, guys. I'll be live again here at midday on Thursday, and I may share a little bit of fun with this Darling Details. Really like it. It's another 2-step stamp set, and it's a really, really elegant set. So do join me if you can, and if you want to get in touch between now and then, please do. I always like to hear from you. So thanks everybody, have a great week, and I will see you all soon. Bye for now.